So this is part 2, and we're going to be moving on with J. So, let me just get some stuff out of the way here. Okay, alright, so next we have Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny. This is an original vinyl from 1976. Here's the back, and it's pretty beat up. You can kind of just open it, and here's the disc. So, Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny. I love this album. Really, really love this album. It's my second favorite Judas Priest album. My first favorite Priest album would be Defenders of the Faith. So moving on, next we have Judas Priest Turbo. A lot of people don't like this album just because it's kind of their like glam album in a sense. So we have tracks here and here, and this is also an original one from 1986. So here's the back and front again, and we'll take it out. So here we have the album cover on the little inner sleeve here, and then we have the lyrics here. So yeah, that's Turbo, and I don't know why a lot of people don't really like it. I love this album, so that's Turbo. Here's another album that not a lot of people like. It's Ram It Down from Judas Priest. This is actually a really, really good album. I don't know why people don't like it. So here we have the tracks. On the back, inside the little inner sleeve here, we have the band and what they play. And we have credits. And then we have lyrics. So yeah, Ram It Down. I love this album. Such a good Judas Priest record. I don't know why a lot of people don't like it. Next, we have Kiss, Rock and Roll Over. My favorite Kiss album. Kiss is kind of one of those bands that you either love or hate. I love Kiss. Favorite Kiss album right here. And this is also an original. Ram It Down. This one's also an original too. So yeah, the original Kiss Rock and Roll Over vinyl from 1976, I believe. I can find the date. Yeah, 76. So Rock and Roll Over. So we'll take it out. Again, this one's kind of beat up. So we have right here the little inner sleeve. It says Kiss and Kiss, and then we have the disc. So yeah. That's Kiss Rock and Roll Over. This is my favorite Kiss album, and my second favorite Kiss album would have to be the self-titled debut album from Kiss. I love the debut album. So yeah. Next we have Crocus, Headhunter. Classic heavy metal album. Or hard rock album or whatever, glam, whatever. I consider Crocus just like a heavy metal band. So here we have the back, tracks. This is an original album from 1983. Crocus here. And here's a sticker that's on the album. It says music to inflame the human beast, and it has like Eat the Rich, Screaming in the Night, and Headhunter. So I guess these are just kind of the featured tracks. And has Screaming in the Night, which is Crocus's like most famous song. So Crocus. Another famous Crocus song is their cover of Ballroom Blitz. So yeah, next we have Megadeth, Peace Sells. This is not an original. This is actually a re-release. So we have the back here, and we have Dave Mustaine, Chris Poland, Gar Samuelson, and David Ellefson. So I'm going to take this out. So here we have Vic Rattlehead and For Sale sign, and we have side 1 and side 2 with the tracks, Megadeth, and we have some credits here. And then we have Vic's hand right here, and we have lyrics all right there. So yeah, this is my second favorite Megadeth album. Such a classic thrash album right there. This one is my favorite Megadeth album. So Far, So Good, So What. Another classic thrash metal album. So here we have the back, and we have the songs. This is, again, this one is a re-release and not an original. Excuse me. So, we have the little inner sleeve here, and we have the band right here. and we have the lyrics. So that is So Far So Good So What from Megadeth. Next, we have the debut album from my favorite band. I guess you all know who that is, Metallica. And we have Kill 'Em All. This is a re-release, not an original. So we have the band, Kirk, Cliff, Lars, and James. And we have the quote up here that says, "Bang that head that doesn't bang." I love that quote. And so here we have side 1, side 2, and we have some credits here. This does not have the bonus tracks, Am I Evil or Blitzkrieg, the 2 covers. But I do have this album on cassette. I do have Kill 'Em All on cassette, and the cassette has the 2 covers on there. So we'll take out the lyric sheet. So we have the lyrics, and then in the back here we have some pictures of the band. So got pictures there, and on the bottom, and we have the one in the center of them on stage here, and it says Metallica, Kill 'Em All. So that is the lyric sheet, and I'll take out I'm not going to take out the actual vinyl. I'm not going to take it out of the little inner sleeve here, but I'm going to show you the little center. It just says Metallica, Kill 'Em All. And it's the same thing on the other side. It just says the same thing. So that is Kill 'Em All. Debut from Metallica. Classic thrash debut. So next we have my favorite Metallica album, Ride the Lightning. And this one, however, is an original. This is the original from 1984. And we have the back. I also have it up there because I have this on CD and cassette as well. So Ride the Lightning. I got this one at a record store for like $10, and I found that it was original, and I was all happy. Really happy about that. So here we have the inner sleeve here. We have the band. Again, we have Cliff, Lars, James, and Kirk. And we have the band here, and then we have lyrics on the back, and it's kind of beat up, and so here's the disc. So that is Metallica, Ride the Lightning, my favorite Metallica album ever. Next we have another original release from Metallica. We have Master of Puppets, original from 1986. So here we have the back, and we have the band. And we have each individual picture of each band member, and then we have a picture looking out from behind Lars and out at the big huge crowd they're playing to. Metallica Master Puppets. So let's take this one out. This one, inner sleeve, is really beat up. It's just hanging on by this little corner. Where's the corner at? This little corner. Sorry about that. This one right there. Just hanging on. So it's kind of beat up, but that's okay. This is my favorite picture of Metallica right here. Got Cliff like flipping off the camera right there. We have James and Lars pointing at the camera. And then we have Kirk holding out his beer. This is my favorite picture of Metallica. And then we have each individual picture of the band here. And then on the back we have the lyrics with another pictures of the band there. So yeah, that's Metallica Master of Puppets. An original from 1986. So, Metallica. Next is another original from Metallica. I do have a good amount of these. So we have, here we have Garage Days Revisited, the 598 EP. This is the original from 1987, where it featured Jason Newsted. So pretty much, Jason Newsted kind of filled in after Cliff died. Obviously, he filled in the rest of the Master of Puppets tour, and then they did this little EP to kind of test him out in the studio, so to speak. Well, even though this wasn't really recorded in a studio, but still. So we have pictures of the band, and this features 5 covers: Helpless, The Small Hours, The Wait, Crash Course in Brain Surgery, and Last Caress / Green Hell. So there we go. And then we have a little note from the band down here. It's pretty funny. I'm not going to read it though. So yeah, this is original from 1987, and it just comes in a Elektra Records little inner sleeve there. So yeah, Garage Days Revisited. That's an original. This next one is not an original. This is a re-release. It's the Black Album, re-released. Here's the back. You can see the snake here, and we have the tracks. And this one actually has 2 discs, so we have 1 and we have 2. And then here we have lyrics. We have lyric sheet, and we have Kirk and Jason, and then we have James and Lars. So there's the lyrics, and that is the Black Album. This is re-released. This is not an original 1991 vinyl. It's a re-release. So, Black Album, Metallica's most famous album. Next, we have the Misfits, collection number 1. Here's the back. I love the Misfits, obviously. I mean, I have the tattoo here. Not only for the Misfits, but also for Cliff Burton. That's where he had his. So we have the Misfits here, and it's the same thing on the back. So yeah, collection 1. I love every song on this album. I love to play this album all the time. This is a re-release. I don't think this is an original. So yeah, that was Misfits collection 1. Next we have Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil, and you can kind of see in the glare here, you can see the little pentagram here. And then in the back, you can see another pentagram there, and then we have the band, and then we have, these are the songs up here. And this is a gatefold, so it opens up, and we have the band. So we have Nikki Sixx, Vince Neil, Mick Mars, and Tommy Lee. And then we'll take out the vinyl. So here we have lyrics, and then we have a pentagram on the other side. Since this album is called Shout at the Devil, you would figure that they would like cover it in pentagrams, which they kind of did. So yeah, Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil. This is an original 1983, yeah, 83 vinyl. So that's original. Next we have an original Municipal Waste, Waste 'Em All vinyl. The debut album from Municipal Waste. A great thrash debut. So here we have the songs and the front cover again. And we'll take out the lyric sheet first. So we have here the lyrics and the band here. And then on the other side we have a collage of just pictures of the band with them on stage and fans and just kind of just a bunch of debauchery and whatnot. So that's the lyric sheet. And then this is the vinyl, and it's green, on green vinyl. And then on the in the middle we have the logo, and we have the songs, and it says Waste 'Em All. And then on the other side we have the MW logo. So yeah, that is Municipal Waste, Waste 'Em All, the debut album from Municipal Waste. A great thrash debut from a great thrash band here. Great new thrash band, I should say. We have another Municipal Waste vinyl, The Fatal Feast. So here's the back. We have the band and the songs. I love this album artwork. It's pretty awesome. This vinyl came with a poster, but it's on my wall and I'm too lazy to show you. But it did come with a poster. So here we have the lyrics, and then we have the band and credits here. And then this one is also on a green vinyl here, like this. So yeah, that is The Fatal Feast. I love the green vinyl that they put it on. So Fatal Feast. It's my favorite Municipal Waste album, by the way. Next, we have my favorite Ozzy Osbourne album, Diary of a Madman. Before I go any further, I know like some of you are probably like, well, he skipped some letters in the alphabet because I said I was going alphabetical order, but I do not have bands that represented those letters that I skipped over. So next we have, moving on, we have Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman, original 1981 vinyl. There you have the back. 1981, I believe. Yes, 1981. So this is an original Diary of a Madman. This is my favorite album. It's the last album to feature Randy Rhoads before he passed away. So you can see him right there, Randy Rhoads. And then there's the rest of the band with Ozzy right here, and then we have the band lineup here with what they do in the band, and then we have the lyrics. So that's Diary of a Madman, my favorite Ozzy album. I do have it on cassette as well, and the cassette is also original. And then I have them on my wall right here. So yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman. Next, we have Quiet Riot, Metal Health. So this is a great album from Quiet Riot, and so we have them here, and we have the tracks here and credits. This is also an original album, so I'm just gonna kind of pull it out. There's nothing much to show. It's just kind of plain on the inside. So Quiet Riot, Metal Health, a great heavy metal or hard rock or glam or whatever you want to call them. It's a great album. So next we have a band that's kind of known but not really. We have the Scarred here. They're a punk band, punkish type of band. I consider them punk. So Live Fast Die Poor. Then we have the back here, and we have tracks. So yeah, pretty good, fairly new punk band. It's on white vinyl. So we have white here. And I'll pull out the lyrics sheet or little booklet here. So we have the Scarred, Live Fast Die Poor, and then we got promotion on the back, and then we have the lyrics inside. So that is the Scarred, Live Fast Die Poor. Good album. If you don't know who the Scarred is, check them out. They're really good. Next, we have the Scorpions Blackout on vinyl. I also have it on my wall right here. So, Blackout. This is an original vinyl from 1982. This is like down there. You can't see it. So yeah, there's the back, and it has the tracks here. So Scorpions. I love Blackout. This is actually a really good 80s Scorpions album. Although I prefer 70s Scorpions, but I do love this album. So we have the lyrics here, and we have the band on the other side. So yeah, an original Scorpions Blackout album. Love this album. Next, we have Slayer, Live Undead on vinyl. This is not an original, this is a re-release. Here we have the back, we have the tracks here, and then we have the band on stage here. And I will take it out. Here we have the lyrics on this side, and on the other side we have lyrics. And this is on Blood Splatter vinyl, as you can see. The vinyl is splattered in blood, and it says Slayer on it. So yeah, this is the Blood Splatter vinyl edition of Live Undead. Next, we have another re-release from Slayer. Slayer re-release. It's South of Heaven. I love South of Heaven. It's my second favorite Slayer album, next to my first favorite being Seasons in the Abyss. I love that album. So here we have the band here. Got Tom, Dave, Jeff, and Kerry King here. And we have the songs here, so front. And this one is re-released on a red vinyl, so that's pretty cool. And then we have the lyric sheet, which I will show you now. I can get it out. There we go. So here we have the lyric sheet right there. So there's that. There's Slayer, South of Heaven. And I'm going to save the last few vinyls. You know what? I'll get through them. Okay. So here we're going to get through these pretty quickly. Ted Nugent, Double Live Gonzo. This is an original from 1976. Oh, 78, sorry. This is an original from 1978. Gatefold. So yeah, pictures of Ted Nugent here, and picture of Ted Nugent there. Double Live Gonzo comes on 2 discs. So here's disc 1, and another one is disc 2 up here. Ted Nugent, great guitarist, great artist, amazing live album. Next, we have Tool, a re-release of Tool, Undertow. I love Tool. They're my 4th favorite band ever, in my top 5 favorites bands. We have Undertow here, and this comes with 2 vinyls as well. We have one here, And we have one right here. No lyric sheets, just kind of just the standard vinyl here. But yeah, Tool Undertow. I love this album. Great, great Tool album. Last 3 vinyls. This is an original Van Halen Women and Children First vinyl. Original from, where's the year on here? I cannot find, 1980. Here we go. So Women and Children First. And here we have the back. And we have the band here. Great, great, great Van Halen album. I love, love, love this album. Great. Oh, I forgot to take out the, it's just in plastic. There's no lyric sheet or anything like that, so, there's that. Next is original Van Halen 1984. This is actually my dad's, and I took it. Or, yeah, I took it. And so Van Halen 1984. And here we have the band. And this is an original, like I said. And here we have the little inner sleeve. We have just the picture of this. I don't know what that is. And then we have Van Halen right here. So yeah, that's Van Halen 1984. And last but not least, we have ZZ Top Eliminator. This is also an original. This was my dad's as well. And so here's the back. And then on the inside, blank on this side, but on the other side we have a picture of the car. And that's pretty much all there is to say about the Eliminator album. A classic hard rock album from ZZ Top, which is a great band. So yeah, that was my entire vinyl collection squeezed into 2 parts. I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 videos, and I will see you guys later.